Hello, my name is Jad Abu Ibrahim and I'm from Lebanon. It's a small country in the Middle East. اسمي جاد أبو إبراهيم وأنا من لبنان من الشرق الأوسط وشكراً لمقابلتي. I was a bit surprised to find out that I was the only Middle Eastern, or even more specific details, I was the only Lebanese to ever come to NTU. But that didn't really stop me from applying to such a program, because in the end, one should not take into consideration the geographical location or the distance or the timing difference or even the cultural difference. In the end, one should see that how can I integrate where I come from with what I'm going to learn for the best optimal result. Because in the end, the world is small. You'll make friends. They'll understand and appreciate your culture as you'll understand and appreciate theirs. Well, one of the, let's say, funniest and most challenging obstacles that I faced as an incoming student was that how I had to settle down in Singapore and in the MBA program just 2 days after I got married. I mean, my wedding was, I think, 2 days before the MBA program started. So we had to rush everything. We had to pretty much get the wedding done, next day take the ticket to Singapore, settle down, rush to courses, making sure all my courses are registered, making sure I'm registered as a student, making sure that my wife and I settled in, not only in the university, but also in the society. We tried to taste the different foods and culture here. We actually went to a couple of the local cuisines, and we didn't expect it to be that spicy. So we learned a very hard lesson here, and we learned how to moderate our food intake. 1 month ago, I had the unpleasant experience of having kidney stones run around my body during one of the classes. And it was pretty much one of those case competitions where we were preparing for during class time. I felt a lot of pain, and I wasn't able to move. I didn't want to scream out loud, so I didn't want to scare any of my classmates or my professor. However, a lot of them just noticed that I was going through the pain, and what was surprising was they actually stood by me. They were actually there for me, and I didn't expect that because I didn't understand that whether they would relate to what I was going through. And that's one thing I learned here, is that no matter where you're from, no matter what experiences you've experienced before, no matter what's your culture, and then we're all a family here. And that event of how they stood with me, how they went with me, even they rode with me in the ambulance to the hospital, how they stayed with me and with my wife for hours and hours just to make sure that I am fine, that everything is okay. Then they went home. That by itself, I mean, that just took me by surprise, and it's something I can never forget, and it's something it will take me a long time to repay them for. Compared to when I started back in August, at first I wanted to just start a business already. I managed to have some decent business partner prospects in Singapore. However, with time I realized that timing is everything. Timing is key. You really have to calculate each step you take, because one false move can really take you back several steps behind. So right now, the way I'm seeing it is that, all right, let's get a job first, settle down, at the same time start building on a business, because in the end I want to be my own boss. In the end I want to have a company, I want to be an employer, not an employee. That is one of the main reasons why I'm doing the MBA at NTU.